The sun had just risen over Willow Creek, painting the sky with soft shades of orange and pink. Birds chirped in the trees. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves. It was a kind of morning that makes you feel safe, calm, and grateful for life. Emily Johnson, a young mother in her late 20s, stepped into her backyard with a smile. She held her steaming mug of coffee in one hand and balanced her sleepy-eyed 1-year-old son, Noah, in the other. Her golden retriever puppy, Max, trailed behind, wagging his fluffy tail. Max was new to the family, a gift from Emily's husband for their anniversary just a month earlier. He was clumsy, always tripping over his own feet, but full of love. Little did they know, this tiny puppy was about to become a hero. Emily placed Noah gently into his playpen on the grass and sat just a few feet away on the garden bench. She took a deep breath, savoring the quiet morning. For a few minutes, everything was perfect. Then it happened. She turned her head to check her phone, just for a second. When she looked back up, her heart froze. The playpen gate was open. Noah was gone. Panic shot through Emily like lightning. Her coffee spilled onto the ground as she bolted from the bench. "Noah!" She screamed, her voice trembling. Her eyes scanned the backyard. Nothing. Then she saw it, tiny footprints in the soft earth leading toward the trees behind their house. The forest, and beyond that, the cliff. No, no, no. Emily's breathing grew rapid. Her mind was spiraling. What if he falls? What if I'm too late? Her legs were moving faster than ever before, yet time felt like it had slowed. She pushed past the hedges and sprinted toward the trees, stumbling over roots and rocks. Her heart thudded painfully in her chest. Images flashed in her mind. Noah's laugh, his first steps, his sleepy smile. And now, he might be gone in an instant. Meanwhile, Max had sensed a change. His playful energy vanished. His ears perked up. He sniffed the air and ran. His little legs moved faster than ever before. He darted into the woods, following Noah's scent with laser focus. His tail, which usually wagged nonstop, was still. Max wasn't playing anymore. He was chasing something he didn't fully understand, but knew was urgent. Noah had crawled happily into the forest, laughing at the birds and leaves. To him, it was just another adventure. He didn't know he was approaching danger. The ground began to slope downward. Still, he crawled, unbothered. Then he reached the cliff. The cliffside near Willow Creek dropped over 100 feet into a rocky ravine. Locals avoided it, and most adults didn't even walk near it. But Noah, unaware of the danger, kept moving, giggling, hands reaching out toward a butterfly floating near the edge. That's when Max found him. The puppy stopped in his tracks. He froze. Noah was just 2 feet away from the edge. One more crawl, and it would be over. Max barked. Loud, sharp, desperate. Noah paused, distracted by the sound. He turned his head to see Max rushing toward him. Woof! Woof! Max barked again, trying to keep Noah's attention. But Noah smiled and reached forward. Then Max did something no one could believe. He lunged forward and grabbed Noah's shirt collar with his teeth, the fabric bunch in his mouth. He pulled, hard. Noah slid backward slightly. Max adjusted his grip and pulled again. His little paws dug into the date. His body shook from the effort. The edge was just inches away. One more pull. Max growled, summoning strength from somewhere deep inside. His claws scraped against the earth as he yanked Noah back just enough to break the danger. Just as Noah was being pulled back from the cliff, Emily burst through the trees, scratched and breathless. She gasped. The sight stopped her heart. There was Noah right at the edge, and Max pulling him away. She screamed and rushed forward, nearly collapsing. She scooped Noah into her arms and fell to the ground, sobbing and kissing his forehead again and again. Max stood nearby, panting. His ears were down. His tail moved just slightly. Emily wrapped one arm around him, too. You saved him. Max, you saved my baby, she whispered through her tears. Her hands trembled as she held both her baby and the puppy close to her chest. She could barely breathe. Her face was wet with tears, some of fear, others of gratitude. Neighbors heard the screams and came running. Some thought there had been an accident. When they arrived and saw what had happened, silence filled the air. Then someone clapped. Another followed. Soon, People were cheering. And Max? He simply sat down, tilting his head, wondering what all the noise was about. That night, after putting Noah safely to sleep, Emily sat beside Max on the floor and cried again. She wrapped her arms around him tightly. "I don't know what we would have done without you," she whispered. She posted a story on Facebook with a picture of Max and Noah curled up together. "Our puppy Max saved our son Noah's life today. He pulled him back from a cliff. I will never forget this moment as long as I live." The post exploded. Within hours, it had over 100,000 shares. People around the world were calling Max a miracle dog, a hero pup, and even a guardian angel in disguise. News outlets picked up the story. Reporters came knocking. TV interviews followed. Emily and Max even appeared on national morning shows. Experts were shocked. A 3-month-old puppy using his instincts to save a child? It was rare, almost unheard of. But the proof was right there. Max was awarded a Medal of Bravery by the town mayor. A local pet store gave him a lifetime supply of treats. Children from nearby schools sent letters and drawings of Max wearing a cape. He had become a legend. After the incident, Emily couldn't stop watching Noah and Max together. They were more than friends. They were connected in a way no one could explain. Max followed Noah everywhere, guarding him like a loyal knight. He'd sleep at the foot of his crib, always alert. When Noah laughed, Max wagged his tail. When Noah cried, Max whimpered and nuzzled him. Emily often said, "That puppy didn't just save my baby, he became part of his soul." One rainy evening, months later, Emily sat by the fire watching Max and Noah nap together. She picked up a journal and wrote, "The day I almost lost Noah was the day I found something else. True loyalty, unconditional love, and a kind of courage that only a dog could show. I will never forget it." The cliffside was soon fenced off. Warning signs were added, and safety rules became stricter. The town learned an important lesson, but they also gained a new hero. Max reminded everyone that courage doesn't always come from strength. Sometimes it comes from love. In the end, it wasn't training or commands that made Max act. It was his heart, his bond with his human, his instinct to protect. If you were moved by Max's story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true stories that show just how powerful animals can be. Max proved that even the smallest among us can make the biggest difference. Stay kind, stay brave, and never underestimate the heart of a dog.